Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So East Carolina's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Punch it out of the air. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the back. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Pirates are marching down the field. They're going to run it to the right. Creates a little space. There's those pads. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Going deep. Got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a moment. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have
just plowing ahead. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Blue. Under fire. And that is where defensive ends make their money by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Soto. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going right and going deep. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Powers through the defender. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
It's complete on the right side.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Leaves it with the running back. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Back to throw, it's Blue. Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They get through, and it's blocked. And they scoop it up.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
The give to the tailback. picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Pirates come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Soto. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Fires downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Bring in the heat. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Into the end zone he goes. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Richard. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Blue. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. At the 45 on his way. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass. It's Blue. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. Got his man on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Finding open areas. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run it to the right side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Pirates with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds a little space. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They want to throw it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Blue. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick completion to the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Syracuse right back at it.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
second down, they'll go to the air. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense lining up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Blue. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to punch it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. This is... They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Unloads quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to fail.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
One of the things I love about Bulex, the former quarterback, is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
Throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And got a little space. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kitchings. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for space, it's Soto. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Quickly complete. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job on the base defense making a play.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it on the right. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Pirates are in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grab near the marker. It's Soto. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Pirates had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, East Carolina! Pulls it, fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boston College right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Trying play action. He's got his man. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. BC back to work after picking up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to seal the edge on the right. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 40. The first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Soto. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Soto. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown! Looking to throw, it's Kitchings. Throws for the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in, it's Henderson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Henderson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Got some room. Head to the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They've got the screen set up. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. One more snap coming before halftime. Here's the handoff. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll start this drive firing. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got him downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Soto. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to the end zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Back to throw, it's Kitchings. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. The give on the inside. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. I don't know what he possibly could have. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it's intercepted, maybe. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not good. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That was toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Pirates will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will have the football first. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free and they're going to destroy your game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give on the option. Got room to work. Rams him with the stiff arm. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he motors into the... Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
The Pirates will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. The pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Right on the money. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Soto. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards. That one and a first down. The toss to the outside. Running to Green. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Now adjusting. He's turning it on. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. He wants to throw it. Trying to get rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Bring in the heat. And the ball's free in the backfield. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to wait. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Finds space on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
So the intention... Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Duke. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. He's got it. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the... What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He'll set up to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Wants to keep it in the air. This time it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Pirates! First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got an open man. There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Blue Devils have taken it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here we go. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of room to run. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And he got it. Redemption. Atonement. Missed earlier, but when it mattered most, he nailed it. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David,